welcome back to Miss Cindy's Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to try a new recipe. And basically, you know how black-eyed peas are a traditional dish for the new year? This is focused on black-eyed peas, but it's more of a skillet stew. And I'm adding sausage to it, which is one of the options. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to saute this bratwurst. Always check your grocery store for markdowns. Oftentimes when it's like, say, a Tuesday night when the ads change, they'll have markdowns. This was $2.24 for a 19-ounce package of brats, which is 5 sausages, and I took the skins off of them because I want to kind of mash this up to make it into like a ground sausage. So I'm going to do that. And then in this bowl, I have got 1 onion, like a baseball size onion chopped up, and 3 carrots and 2 big stalks of celery. So since these vegetables will need to cook longer, I'm going to put them in the skillet with the raw sausage and let them all cook. Then I'll add the garlic in, then some broth and tomatoes, and then finally the black-eyed peas, and then I'll all simmer for a little bit. So, and last night we had tacos, so I'm going to use up the leftover taco toppings to supplement this dish. So this is kind of like rolling over one dinner's ingredients into another, which is something you can do for food economy. So make sure you like and subscribe and share to your friends and give us your feedback. And this recipe is from someone that's in a neighborhood group of my mom up in the Bay Area. So basically it's just, he talks about what he puts in it and how he prepares it. It's not really a formal recipe with a list of ingredients and instructions, but I will transform that when we add it to our description for the video. So I'm starting off with, it says a glug of olive oil, which is like a little drizzle in the skillet. And then I'm going to plop the sausages in the oil. I didn't put too much oil in because the sausages have grease in them. And isn't that neat how they make the sausage container transform to the curve of the sausage?
It is pretty cool.
I just noticed that. So again, I chopped up the sausage. I took the skins off so I could chop it up in the skillet to break it up a little bit. So I'm going to break it up just a little bit. It'll loosen up as it cooks, which is why I'm using a spatula. I do not know why the spatula has water in the handle. Water and oil are not a good combination.
I was thinking it was just in the washing machine.
Yeah, the dishwasher.
Right, the dishwasher, yeah.
Yeah, we got the washing machine running behind us, so we just thought of that. So, you know, I'm going to grab something else to do this, so pause for just a second. This is an older version of a meat chopper for the skillet. The handle kind of is a little sticky from the plastic breaking down, but I keep it as a spare because the other one's in the dishwasher. So I'm going to mash this up just a little bit, because I didn't want the drippy water from the spatula to be splashing into the oil and then splash back on me, because that's no fun. So I'm going to mash this up just a wee bit, and then I'll add the vegetables. I often get inspired with recipes I see online, like in the neighborhood groups, or that someone says, oh, this looks cool, you gotta try this. So I always like to try new things. And I had a container of black-eyed peas that needed to be used up, so. And then I found the sausage and thought, ooh, that would make a nice addition to the skillet stew. Mostly mashed up. Alright. Then I'm going to add the onion and carrots and celery. And let's see here. Find something to stir with. So when you cook in a skillet, always try to find tools that are heat resistant. It doesn't mean leave them in the pan and hope for the best. It's just when you're scooting the food around, it's going to be fine up to usually like 350 or 400 degrees. So then I'll break up the sausage clumps as I see them. So I'm going to saute this, and then we'll bring you back when it's closer to the next step. All right. And now that the sausage is cooked and the veggies are a little bit more tender, I'm swishing out the grease from the skillet because the sausages have grease in them, or fat. I mean, some adds flavor, but we don't need a lot of grease. Just getting out some of that here. This is a nice alternative to draining the meat. All right, that's good enough for now. And I'm going to add in some garlic. This is about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. I like garlic. It adds a lot of good flavor. I'm going to put that in, so I didn't want it to get overcooked or burnt with the rest of the longer cooking time that the other things needed. So I'm going to stir this in. Smell it. Wish we had smell-o-vision. So you all could smell it too. And some garlic salt. We like garlic in this house. Vampires wouldn't like this. And this is some Italian seasoning. It says just add whatever herbs you want. Italian seasoning is a good thing. And some pepper.
Comes dog.
Gonna make the dog sneeze here. Alright. Let me mix this up a little bit. Alright. Then I'm going to add the tomatoes. This is 1 large tomato cut up. And then the leftover tomatoes from our tacos last night. Use those up. And the star of the skillet deal, the black-eyed peas. Not the music group, but the legume. And if you were using canned black-eyed peas, you would rinse them. These are just in a deli container, so they were ready to go. I'm going to mix this in, and then I'm going to add in the broth. Let me stir this up. It didn't say how much broth, so I'm going to go with a couple of cups and see how that looks first. Alright, that's about 3 cups I used. So, I'm going to let this come to a boil and then simmer, so that'll make the flavors meld together and the black-eyed peas soften a little bit. So this is essentially just like a skillet stew. Be a good way to incorporate some legumes into your diet. And black-eyed peas for good luck for the new year.
Lord knows we need it.
Alright, we're going to let this simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then we'll bring you back and show you how yummy it looks. So, our skillet stew is cooked now. I let it cook for about 14 minutes, just to make sure everything was tender. And now we're going to scoop it up and then let it cool because it's really hot right now. And then we'll make some toast to go with it for a nice simple Friday night dinner, or any night of the week. But anyway, make sure you like and subscribe and share to your friends and give us your feedback. And we'll be back with you momentarily to show you the yummy soup. All right, and now our stew has cooled off enough for Logan to have a bite, and we've got sourdough toast to go with it.
Oh, sourdough toast, always good.
Yep.
Let's see how this. You said it. What else in it?
It's got bratwurst sausage, black-eyed peas, tomatoes, carrots, onions, celery, some chicken broth, and some garlic.
How's it smell?
Wonderful blend of flavors, huh?
Considering that it's been cold lately, this is probably something good to have on a cold night.
Yeah.
There's that face.
Yeah. So, anyway, thank you again for joining us, and make sure you've liked and subscribed and shared this video, and come back again soon.
Thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen. To get more recipes like this one, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Share it out to your friends, family, neighbors, and leave us a comment to let us know how this recipe worked for you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen.